Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Let's Play Spelunky HD. Let us begin. So, last couple of episodes we've been in a kind of a crutch. We haven't been making any significant progress towards finally beating the game. Which is kind of sad, it definitely saddens me. But I like to think that this will change quite soon. Maybe. Well, we shall see. The issue is that we're having a lot of trouble at the moment figuring out exactly what we have to do to beat the games successfully. Because right now we're in a kind of a pinch. Like, we have the... How many bombs would this take to get to the damn soul? I think just 2, so I think this is worth it. Like, the issue is that... Yeah, it's just 2. The issue is that we are in a bad place. Fuck off. We're in a bad place when it comes to making significant progress, because we already unlocked most of the stuff in this game. The only stuff which remains still locked is kind of like 1% of the stuff that still exists, and 1%, unlocking the last 1% is by definition very difficult, because it's just there's only less than 1% of a chance to get to the content that you're particularly interested in. So that sucks. But with that said, I think there's room to make it. I mean, that's also a good thing, because we don't have a particular point in which we don't have any specific point in which we can say that it's over just yet. We might get to that point soon, but that point is not right now, at least. Like, we still have a lot to play, and because of this, there's still more fun to be had, and I think that's a positive thing. Even though we do not have a proper timeline of when this fun will end, which some might say is a negative thing. Like, I agree that it's a negative thing, that we don't know exactly when this series will end, but... Oh, fuck off. I think that there's value in not knowing something. Like, it's... Mysteries are fun in their own way, sometimes. Other times they're just frustrating, but, you know, whatever. Now, I'm considering, for those that watch this series on CrowdZone, I'm considering moving the series itself to a different provider, at the suggestion of someone that I'm maintaining contact with, who found a different instance called gameplay.wtf. Like, that's the domain name that the instance has at this point in time. Obviously the instance could change its domain name as well, so maybe in a couple of years this name won't mean anything anymore. But right now it's called gameplay.wtf, and it's seen as a gameplay specific Mastodon instance where you can host only videos related to video games. That's kind of the theme of that instance. Now, since that new instance is restricted just to... Oh, fuck. Why am I taking such dumb damage? Since that instance is restricted only to video games, some might say that's quite annoying. But on the bright side, my entire channel is also dedicated towards video games as well. Like, that's my brand identity that I've established for myself. So moving to that newer instance can be seen as a good thing, or at least not a terrible thing. God damn it. I am so fucking dead. I only have 1 heart worth of health. What level are we on? It's 1/4 and I'm already down to 1 heart worth of health. That's pretty fucking terrible. Wait, what the fuck was over there? Nothing particularly important. So yeah, I don't know. It's still not set in stone whether I will be able to move to gameplay.wtf. It could very well be that I will move to it, or it could very well be that I won't move to it. Everything is kind of like there's no... Fuck me, I'm not going through here. Let's just find a bypass route. Like, I still haven't decided exactly on that yet. I still need to further analyze the instance before I'll get to decide whether that's a proper idea, a proper solution or not. Maybe I will stick to CrowdZone for now. And again, the domain names are temporary. Like, the servers themselves are the ones hosting the videos, and the domain names, for those that aren't technically savvy enough, can change at any point if their administrators decide that they need to be changed. So CrowdZone itself can very well become a domain name that doesn't mean anything in a couple of years because the service behind it moved to an entirely different domain name. But right now it's Mastodon. No, it's not a Mastodon. Sorry, have I been saying a Mastodon all the way up until now? I meant to say PeerTube. It's a PeerTube instance. What PeerTube means, for anyone watching on YouTube and having no idea what that is, PeerTube is a federated service, open source service that anyone can administer on their own hardware, so that they can host their own videos publicly, so that they can be available to the entire public, which is quite cool. Basically, it's like your own version of YouTube in which you get to control the moderation rules and who uploads what to your instance. Okay, so the black market is over here. That's interesting. And that's a cool feature. I've always liked open source. I've always liked federated instances and the ideas behind them. So I always opted to upload my videos not just to YouTube but to a particular PeerTube instance as well, which in this case is crowd.zone. And crowd.zone is doing well for itself, but I've heard bad things about it, particularly that the service itself is getting blacklisted on the Fediverse because it hosts politically sensitive videos of a particular branch. Can I mine this emerald before the shopkeeper is getting triggered? Yes, I can, apparently. And this is causing the CrowdZone instance to become blacklisted in the Fediverse universe. And because it's getting blacklisted, this is seen as a terrible thing. Because it limits my exposure to other people, and that's obviously not good if I want to become... Oh, fuck you! God damn it! Seriously! Fuck you! Well, that just won't do. Let's restart. I've been playing terribly this entire video. I'm really sorry about that. I don't know what's gotten into me. This is not how I should be playing. But anyways, yeah, so long story short, I might move away from CrowdZone because I'm not getting the proper exposure that I'm hoping from it, and moving to gameplay.wtf, but I still need to verify that gameplay.wtf is an appropriate PeerTube instance and what its moderation rules are for myself. My biggest concern right now is that from what it appears as of the making of this video, gameplay.wtf is a human moderated instance, which means that as you might expect, upon uploading your videos to it, the videos don't become immediately publicly available. Even in order to fuck you, Arrow Trap. In order for the videos to become publicly available after you upload them, they have to be first verified by a human being. And once the human being approves them, if the human being approves them, they will be accessible publicly by other people, which concerns me, to put it lightly. I don't usually like that, because that's just an inefficient means of hosting a video service. I don't like that. It makes me feel squeamish, because to be fair, all PeerTube instances are subject to some kind of moderation. It's just the way that the platform is designed. It's not a censorship-resistant video platform. The administrators of the PeerTube instance can delete videos at their whim for any reason whatsoever from a technical standpoint. So they can very well just look at your video that you uploaded to their own instance and say, I don't like what you uploaded over here, and just delete those videos immediately for really no reason whatsoever, and I don't like that. But it's just the way that the platform is designed, and it's simply something that I'll just have to cope with. But at the very least, I want to be sure that if that's not in any way avoidable, I want to be sure that the people that moderate gameplay.wtf don't abuse their power and start censoring my videos for whatever reason. The entire point of federated instances is that you should be able to host your own instance if you don't agree with the moderation rules of all the other instances that exist in the world. Oh fuck you, that's the webgun. I hate the webgun. So if I don't agree with the moderation rules of gameplay.wtf, I can just host my own PeerTube instance. Or I can very well not do that and simply rely on already existing instances which have moderation rules that are more agreeable. And crowd.zone seems at the very least to be that kind of instance. Admittedly, the issue with crowd.zone is that it's too poorly moderated. And by that I mean there's almost no moderation whatsoever. It's an instance that claims that it protects free speech, but at the cost of having contentious content hosted on it, which some people find troubling. And because of these other instances of PeerTube are having issues with it, because it's hosting video types that spread propaganda for anti-vaccination propaganda and stuff like that, or stuff that's questionable usually. Misinformation and propaganda are seen as really controversial types of content for obvious reasons, and they kind of stretch the limits of what free speech allow you to attain. And there's always the question of, does the concept of free speech make sense when there are people who are intentionally trying to misinform others to control them? And the answer to that is that there's no real proper answer to the dilemma. Like, ultimately it's always about what you value more, whether you value free speech more or whether you value at least some type of censorship so that you can stop others from controlling easily influenceable individuals. And if you want to protect people from being misinformed, then, and that's more important to you than free speech, then you might want to start censoring videos that you politically disagree with. CrowdZone's entire moderation practices have proven to be a bit too lax for some people's states, in fact for many people's states, and this is the reason why many people blacklisted it in the Federation universe, which means that videos uploaded on CrowdZone are not accessible on other PeerTube instances hosted by administered by other individuals. And because those other individuals don't like the type of stuff that's being hosted on CrowdZone kind of became isolated in its entire universe. Which means that my videos, which also get uploaded on CrowdZone, are not being broadcast to the other PeerTube universe on other instances outside of CrowdZone, because the administrators of those other instances have labeled CrowdZone as being a misinformation den of content, and they're labeling my own videos uploaded on CrowdZone as potential misinformation sources, which is quite terrible. This basically means that my videos are for the most part local. Although, to be 100% fair, gameplay.wtf seems to be one of the very few PeerTube instances which still has decided not to blacklist crowd.zone. And since crowd.zone is not listed, my videos are technically available on gameplay.wtf, which is quite nice. So, but anyway, since technically gameplay.wtf has more exposure and is less blacklisted than CrowdZone itself, I think oh shit! I think I have more chance. I think I have more of a chance of making a name for myself using gameplay.wtf, because it has more of an audience. It's less blacklisted by other instances, so that means there are more people that can find my videos on it, and I think that that means possible growth for my channel, and I really like possible growth. Let's go to the black market. Okay, so it's a combination between the black market and the Dead Are Restless level. So anyways, that's entirely it. Maybe it's quite possible that these will be among the last few videos that exist on CrowdZone of mine before I move to gameplay.wtf, if I will decide to move on to gameplay.wtf. If I will decide against it eventually, then that will just mean that you know, this entire rant was for nothing. Now, what do we want to buy? We can buy the Ankh, and that's about it, because we won't have money for anything else. Or we can buy everything else and not the Ankh. And generally speaking, I usually want to buy stuff that's not the Ankh. I don't feel feel compelled to go to hell. And because I don't feel the necessity of going to hell, I feel like it's more advantageous to just forfeit buying the Ankh and in favor of buying other stuff right now. So let's just do that. Let's buy the compass first, because it will show us where the exit is all the time with that arrow. Let's buy the spectacles because they give us an extra visibility range on dark levels in Spelunky. We already have the spring shoes, so I won't be buying those. Let's buy a rope pile, a bomb box, another rope pile, and some more bombs. So right now we kind of stocked up on a lot of good stuff, but sadly this is all the good stuff we can find on this black market. This is a really poor black market if you really think about it. Like, I've seen better stuff in my life. I've seen better black markets at least. Let's get a shotgun. Why the fuck not? At least let's have fun with ourselves. No, don't drop the fucking... Okay, just... like that. We got the cape, we got the shotgun. Let's just get the fuck out of here. Oh, fuck you. God damn it. That damsel was supposed to be mine. You piece of shit. Let's buy the spike shoes. That was terrible. Fuck me. Just fuck me. Okay, so there's more stuff over here. Can we buy this stuff? I really want to buy all those bomb boxes. There's also bees over there, for whatever reason. Okay, we can get some money from this idol. So let's just do that. But it's only $10,000, which in the grand scheme of things isn't that much. Yeah, let's just buy this one and also a bomb bag while we're at it. So now we have a bit more stuff. Let's destroy the bees over here though. Oh, fuck you! God damn you! I've started to feel that was not worth it. Well, maybe it was worth it. We only got one extra heart out of it. But with this damsel, we'll get a bit more out of it. So let's save the damsel. Let's grab our shotgun again. And now we're up to 7 hearts. Which is not the best thing in the world, but also not the worst. What the fuck is going on here? No, no! Fuck you! God damn it! That was terrible. Okay, so there's the damsel. That's important to know. We get the paste once again, even though we already had it, so that won't do anything for us. We get the spectacles again, which again won't do anything for us. There we go. Let's see what's over here. Okay, these fuckers are dead. Oh fuck, there's those other fuckers though. Let's be careful over here. I really want the jetpack though. There's the jetpack. Yeah, just like that, baby. Give the jetpack to me. We swapped the cape for the jetpack, which in my opinion is objectively superior. Let's just get the hell out of here now. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so I did a full inspection of the level. There were no Kali altars to sacrifice the damsel to, so I guess I'll just bring the damsel to the exit for now. So let's do just that. Fucking alien, man. I really hate those fuckers. Oh shit, no! How? Oh, fuck you! God damn it! Seriously? Well, that sucks. I triggered a shopkeeper just because of one fucking rogue flying spaceship. That's so bullshit, man. Fuck off. There's the damsel. Might as well bring her to the exit, or him. I guess it's an it. Yeah, let's just get the fuck out of here. So from this point on, all the damsels will be triggered throughout the rest of the game. Which not the damsels, the shopkeepers, sorry. So that kind of sucks, but ultimately we'll only need to survive until Olmec, so that's not that bad. We only have 4 more levels to survive on. So there's the damsel. Where's Anubis? How much health do mummies have? God damn it, they're so annoying. Okay, so yeah, the shopkeeper is triggered. We'll have to see if we can do something about that. Fuck me, I really hate the mummies, man. How are we going to do this? There we go. So Anubis is there now. The scepter is in view. Now, do we want to use the scepter? I don't know if I do. There we go. So the shopkeeper has been successfully dealt with. Fuck you, shopkeeper. Don't bother me. Okay, so we delivered the damsel to the exit as I was planning that we should do. We're making progress, slowly but surely. Yeah, the shopkeeper is on it again. I really hate the shopkeeper. It wasn't my goddamn fault that you build your shop above in an ice case filled with exploding UFOs. Okay? Like, it's not my goddamn fault that you did that. That's your fucking decision. Own it, you bitch. That was a dumb thing for that guy to do. Excellent. So we kind of did everything that we had to do. Let's move on now. We're not visiting the City of Gold. That's just obvious. We decided not to take the Ankh, and because of this, we forfeited our chance of any chance that we had to visit the City of Gold. But that's fine. I don't need to visit the City of Gold. Like, I don't give a crap about my score, honestly. Careful. Careful. Okay, that was dangerous. This area over here is quite difficult to get to. So we've got 67 bombs. I think we can afford to destroy Olmec in his entirety. Let's try to maximize our score as much as possible. But for the most part, this should be fairly straightforward. So we get a lot of ropes. This is a terrible payout for the Olmec boss room. I would have loved more bombs, but I guess even if this chest contains bombs, or even if all these chests contain bombs, the overall payout for this boss room has been terrible. Yeah, they don't. Just only one of them contain bombs. Okay, 2 of them. So 2 crates out of like 5 or 6 contain bombs. That's a terrible payout. But, you know, whatever. Let's see if we can skirt Olmec. And now, last time we did this, I died due to one of my own bombs. Somehow. I still don't really know how that happened. I rewatched the video and one of the bombs just detached itself from the wall. I think it's from the explosions of one of the upper bombs or something. I don't fucking know. Like, something fucking happened and it ruined everything that I was doing. Just like that. This should be enough, I think. Okay, this is a giant enough wall. Olmec should be able to fit through this. There we go. And we defeated Olmec. Now, was this worth it? I really don't think that it was. We didn't achieve our goal at unlocking the last unlockable character. We just went through the game and we didn't unlock anything. The more progress you make through any single run in Spelunky that you get to have, the higher your chances of unlocking the unlockable character due to the additional levels that you will have to go through. And each one of those levels has a small but significant chance of spawning the unlockable character in it. We've just been unlucky this time around, and none of the levels we went through generated that unlockable character. In fact, it's very likely that many of the future runs that we'll be playing will have the exact same situation happening, but it is what it is. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to get in touch with me, I have a Mastodon account as well as a Matrix room that you can join, details of which you can find in the description of this video. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching and see you next time.